Peaceful and serene. That's what this. Three months. Just 1 3 month relationship. You know, 1 3 month. She's got her shit together. That's can tell she's very much professional, so I have no issues. Yeah, there's no need for you to get worked up about her. I already like her anyway. Marcy's very. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. Shannon, she told me about it right there. It's fucking probably would. I'm just saying. I mean, she would not expect something like that. If you did that, it's funny, but it's only funny until somebody fucking gets so scared they fucking shit themselves and die on their porch. At that point, it's not funny. All right, man. Peace. Later. how bad I look in lighting over here on camera. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I look all right. Yeah, I guess I look all right for a 56-year-old. I don't know. The soil's still wet, yeah. Uh, some of the leaves are older and are trying to die. Let's pull them off. This one here, I don't know what happened there. It's like stress fucked on this one. Stress fucked with that stem. I don't know what kind of stress. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so I have it kind of tied up, so that's maybe contributing to some of the issues with the leaves because they have to push their way past that and still get water because there's a little wire or cotton string in here. Maybe I should change the way I got it to a certain degree so that it's not like stressing out these leaves now. Well, some of the leaves look stressed from something. I'm not sure. Oh, well, I got this food, so I should just use a spoon. Performance Organics. Let's read the directions. Oh shit, I need glasses for that shit. Are you fucking kidding? God damn, I can't read that. I'll be back. So for those of you who do not know, I have a pellet stove and every now and then they clog, so you gotta fix the auger. It's got a clog, gotta go down there and clean it. So that's what I was doing earlier, but I didn't quite finish because I want to make sure I do a thorough fucking job. That's what's up on that. I love these pants, they're really comfy. Okay, these aren't glasses, but I guess they'll work. Let's see. Oh yeah, they work. God, it's hard to fucking keep them right where exactly we want them. Wait a minute. Okay, no biggie. Just sprinkle it on and all that goody stuff. It needed some nitrogen, so I had to get some extra. I didn't want to just get nitrogen. I know this shit probably has it in it, but think it needs a little nitrogen. Just a little leaf yellowage, not too much, nothing severe, but it already had good plant stuff. So what happened, I think, was those were mostly older leaves. Maybe they were stressed out by wind and the string, but nonetheless, it probably could use a little extra nitrogen, and this plant food seems pretty cool. I don't know. Performance Organics raised bed plant nutrition granules, miracle grow results, which I guess that's fine. Yeah. So it said I got to work it into the soil a little, so I guess I just got to push it down and mix it a little more like that. Make sure it's a little more incorporated into the top, so that it's not gonna just sit there. You got to mix it a little. And of course, I like to keep my leaf litter on the top. It basically is already starting to mulch. It's rotting leaves anyway, so, and that's how it is in nature. So I almost succeeded in making a clone from a stem with no fucking root stimulator, but it died. It died. It almost did though. It almost worked, and it was upside down. And it was upside down on top of it to make it all hilarious. It was fucking straight up upside down. But it was growing for a whole 2 months like that. The leaves stayed green. It looked like it was about to take on some root action and get ready to grow, but no, not quite, didn't quite make it, but it almost did. It almost did. And I like to have a little mulch in the corner of every big potter I have like this. This potter has a separation barrier so roots don't clash in the middle. So there's two different plants. And I don't want them to clash. And I also have what I call, I don't know, it's my invention. It's a upside down small potter, which has an opening in it like that. And what I do is it has only about half as much soil as the entire potter. And so I like to pour water into the hole and it'll evenly distribute water to the entire pot without me putting all the water just on the fucking shit. So it actually helps water distribution in the soil without it all leaking out or something. It's just my invention. Whether it works or not, I don't really know. I didn't do a fucking 20-year study on it like all these dickwads that get grants from the government for millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. But yeah, Yamo. So I wish people that know me will always say Yamo when they come on my stream. Okay, so like if you come on my stream and you're trying to be respectful for being a lurker at the best, and sometimes maybe even open your mouth, at the very least, why the fuck can't you give me a like? Why the fuck can't you just give me a look? What's the fucking issue? What is the reasoning behind that? To be a lurker, not even to give me a dislike, just to lurk. And then not to give me a fucking like. Do you want to piss a warlock off? Come on, man, be cool. Come on. Don't piss a warlock off. Or you might even be a witch, okay? So my intuition is guiding me towards that possibility. Yeah. It doesn't mean by guaranteed, but guaranteed you're good at it, but maybe you have an agenda. And when I say witch, I only say that because there's some heavy feminine side to you, whoever's watching. Like extremely heavily feminine. Okay? And another thing, a lot of people don't talk on my stream because guess what? Motherfuckers, I talk. Motherfuckers, I talk. I talk, but I don't just talk about like, what, I don't know, like this, I don't know, commonality, what I would call social stigma gathering of people that think they're almost at a football fucking pep rally on chat. No, I'm talking about I'm fucking intelligent and fuck all that goofy ass shit, fucking shit added to it. Okay? I don't need to create my own drama. Motherfuckers, I talk. Okay? I fucking talk and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. On top of it, which should draw thousands of people to my channel just based on that. Just based on that in itself, I can fucking talk. Like in the beginning, I wasn't sure if I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I was a little bit, I guess you would call stage fright from that, just because based on that, it's not that encouraging. You feel kind of like you're on a stage, but when you finally realize YouTube is also deceptive, you realize there's no reason to be shy. Just say what the fuck is on your mind. If you're not trying to make money. And another thing, I got to say this. I've been wanting to say this for a long time because I do like wild style vlogs. I did like a bunch of music videos for. I promote her, but she brings up narcissism like it's the fucking worst thing in the world. God damn, there's not that many narcissists. Really? Come on, man. I like her a lot, but no, come on, man. Back off of narcissist shit. I mean, it's like people get an idea to talk about narcissists, and then when that doesn't work as good, they call them another kind of narcissist. And it's like, look, you either want attention or you don't. If you want attention, don't call anyone a narcissist. Act like you don't know they're coming to your channel, and they might even give you a like. I'm not a narcissist, but you know what I'm saying. You'll lose subscribers if you're always complaining about the social what I call dysfunctioning people. But then at the same breath, you'll fucking complain about people that complain about other YouTubers. No, just call it quits. Just bring up topics as they come, and don't always make it a critique. It doesn't always have to be a critique. Sarcasm comes in handy too. If you're sarcastic and you know how to do it. I like her because she does know how to be sarcastic, but she does it a lot visually. But she's not a dumb girl. She just wants to express herself, and I feel that. But she doesn't, God damn, I don't run into that many narcissists. Motherfuck, I don't. No, hell no. And if they are, even by definition, I just think you're unpopular to talk to. There's this one person down the road. He thinks he can cut conversations up and say, no, you can't talk about that. I don't know if that's a narcissist, but you know what? It doesn't matter. And then get the fuck out of here because I'm going to continue to talk about women. I love women. And he wasn't even gay. He just wanted to try to control and make the conversation more appropriate for him, or it was almost as if he was, but maybe he is gay. I don't know. But the point is this. Hey, I'm just talking about beautiful women, and the guy had to complain about the conversation. I don't get it. I don't fucking get when fuckers do that. Don't you want to get laid if you're heterosexual? Then why would you even complain about talking about women? You know, why? You know, why would you even complain? This hair is a little. I didn't use any conditioner. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get this right. This hair is a little fucked up. Right. Anyway, why would you even complain about? Anyway, I don't know. It's a rare thing. I don't run into them that often, so that's all I'm saying. And if I do, they'd probably be afraid to be a narcissist towards me. Right? Not like they're scared to fight me necessarily, but just because they don't want to put off the image too directly. And I get those people too, you know. And usually, I just don't. I just quit talking to people. I don't even have to complain about them. I like critiquing, the military industrial complex a lot. If I have to, just about their insubordinance and their capability to do things that we're not allowed to see, and their way to covert. There's too many, yeah, those kinds of things I'm into. I'm just pulling hair off this thing, dropped it on the floor. But yeah, I do. I don't trust. I look. I love my veterans. I just don't trust the military-industrial complex like Eisenhower didn't. I'm the same fucking way. I'm no different than Eisenhower in that sense. I can't trust the military. No. Why? Because I'm my own military. And militaries generally don't want to talk to each other. Look at the fucking North Korea. You know, in collaboration between other militaries, that's different. I'm just talking about, for the most part, I want my secrets kept to myself. My military zone, this is my military zone. But I don't want to hear about fucking people that have too much technology that I'm not allowed to even look at. Or even for if I'm lucky, and if I die, maybe 100 years after that, somebody may get to see some of it. No, bitch, show it now. I hate those cocksuckers. Okay, I hate them. I thought this was about peace and serenity, but I get worked up. Apologized. I mean, I apologize. Ah, my back. Ooh, my back. Ah, 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 my back. My back don't like this chair. But this chair should be all right because it's got like, it's made of some kind of net, like trampoline shit. Ah, fuck. It doesn't help my back. Shit. I get all the hairs. This is almost a funny game trying to pull hairs off individually. Dog hairs. It's because sometimes you thought you already went around 5 times checking every single area, but yet you'll find another one sticking out. It's like, how the hell did that happen? It's almost physically impossible, but no, it's just because you fucking breezed over it a little too quick, maybe. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, so let me get up and walk around. All right. Oh, my God. Ah, fucking back. I almost feel like I wish I had some way to. I need like a hammer to hit the back of my back, so it'll get that nerve to change location. I do shit like that, guys. I swear to fucking God. I need like a hammer. Where's my hammer? There it is. See, I get this hammer and then I go like this. Because it delivers enough shock into the location to where it could actually change the location of the nerve impingements. Because it's steel. It's not fucking a rubber mallet. So it actually can push the nerve areas a little bit. But you gotta be careful doing it. Oh, okay. That's good enough. That's good enough. All right. I'll be right back. I gotta go check and see if this guy left the front of my house because he's thinks he's allowed to park there and he's not. And I told him twice, so I might have a physical confrontation with him. Be right back. Damn, that was easy. He took one look at me and just said, "Oh, sorry, I forgot." Oh my God, that was hilarious. He didn't even argue. So I didn't argue. That's how I am, especially if you don't argue about it. God damn, these leaves. I hope that night, this plant food helps some of these leaves. That wasn't me being a badass either. I just walked outside, started walking towards his car, and he said, "Oh, I forgot, sorry," and drove off, which is cool. No complaints here. I'm not trying to be a badass. I just wanted him off my side. He comes here and then he is whoever has piano lessons or some shit like that on the other side. And the guy next to him has oil all over the fucking road from he's a mechanic. And I told him, don't let any of your people park over here because that shit will end up on my side. So anyway, I just try to keep on top of it. Wouldn't you? I mean, that's just how I roll. And I got this little guy up here. I was thinking about putting him somewhere else, but hey, Bubba, what you doing? Up here? I don't think he'll balance it. Will he balance? No. You got a little water in there, boo. I don't know. I kind of changed his position. Maybe it's not a good place. Hey, Five, what are you doing? You better not be eating off there. Bad. I'll give you some kind of greens if you need them, but don't be eating off my plant. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm just trying to get a little closer. Look at the vein. I tried to tell a friend of mine I have a vein. If all I have to do is lean over like I'm fucking getting ready to pick up 4 quarters I dropped, then that shit pulls up. Look at that size of that fucking vein. And I'm not even trying. It's just from bending over. I would like to share some secrets that I have, okay, with whoever's in here. Everybody's different, right? And I have some things that are not so good. One of them is if I go to do work and I'm just doing minimal shit with no weight, like very little, like I'm just undoing screws and shit like that. Just from turning over and bending over and not making it a quick pick up some bricks or something to move type of thing. For some reason, it activates my arthritis or whatever's in the lower back, osteoarthritis, a lot more. So another thing about me is if I go like this, like to put my hands up, and I'm working that way, because I guess I inherited it from my dad, although he used to faint, okay, but it seems like when I do that, it takes a lot of oxygen out of my blood. So the only way to repair stuff like that is and it makes me weak. I'm not kidding you. It makes me feel weak when I'm doing stuff above my head with my arms. So I don't know if it's condition or what, but I mean, if it was just bricks and I was installing it wouldn't bother me. But because it's little shit like screws and Phillips heads and shit, and it's above me, and like even washing my hair can do shit like that to me and make me feel like, God damn, I'm all worn out from that. What the fuck? But it's good that like I can do brick, I can pick up heavy things and not worry about it. It's just when I'm doing menial, non-weight type work above my head, for some reason or other, it's almost like an allergy, a physical allergy of my muscle tissues. They don't like that kind of shit. If I lift something, it has to be of some weight, literally, or else my body has a negative reaction, especially if I'm. So I was trying to do some stuff today, and I was like, "Damn, maybe I should just go to the doctor and ask him what the fuck is, opinion from a doctor." How are you doing? Okay, good. Sure. But I'm sure that a doctor would know exactly what's wrong with me there. I'm pretty sure a doctor would be able to tell me verbatim, "Hey, bro, nothing unusual there. That's your body is used to doing things with heavier weight, and even though you got back pain and all that stuff, uh, what happens is, you have an auto response to a minor degree of atrophy from holding your arms up in a position with no weight for a longer period." He'd probably say something like that. And he goes, "You're all good though, good to go. Now I get to charge you. Bye." That's what a doctor would probably fucking say. He'd probably say it's a form of normal, what would be referred to as natural atrophy, because you're not used to doing shit like that with lightweight. That's what he'd probably say. But if he didn't say that, I'd wonder what he would say, you know. Because sometimes I am curious to a good doctor's opinion from a good doctor. Good doctors, yeah, I do listen to them. I'm not against society, man. I like doctors when they're good. When they don't sign at the bottom line that says, "Hey, everybody that dies here has COVID, motherfucker, or you're fired." I don't fuck with people like that, no. But like in the future, I might, because yeah, I gotta fuck. I get upset. I get upset, and I'm not a big fan. Look, I don't mind a police officer doing his job in a natural kind of way and not doing anything absurd. But once you start trying to dictate and telling us to stand 10 feet apart and start wearing masks, and if you don't listen to this, you might get a fine because your business isn't cooperating. Fuck, that's when I got a major fucking problem. Because I want to open up a skate shop and I don't want goddamn motherfuckers in my way. And who wouldn't be pissed right now? I mean, and a lot of these guys that get on these live streams when there's Republicans talking, just the things they say are so without any contour of what I would call any kind of compound within the standards of intellectually based information within the confines of their stupid brain. So what I think is going on is they're just like, like people that never got educated or something. I'm not that educated, but I mean, that's what I feel about most of the liberal Democrats. They just don't seem educated, and a lot of them are perverted and shit. Look, man, everybody's got a demon. Don't do anything that would put you in jail, and that's it. Leave it at that. Don't do things that are going to get you definitely in fucking trouble uh, in your older age, or you can't even enjoy your golden years if you ever make it that far. I mean, that's common sense. And some people are just so unhealthy early on these days. It makes me upset to see some of the unhealthy people out there that are not even fucking past their 35th birthday, and they're so fucking unhealthy looking. I get upset when I see people that can't maintain, but it's not their fault. Some of it is genetic related too. It's just genetic related sometimes, and they can't do too much about it. Anyway, hope you're enjoying your night. I am. Even though I have some back pain, but this chair should be a little more forgiving. I don't know why it isn't. Let's see how this goes. Should smoke a little bud. Put it somewhere else again. See how this works. Shit. Feels okay. Look at my stomach trying to come out. Fuck that, bro. Man, fuck. I'd rather be on a bus to bumfuck Egypt singing "Row, row, row your boat" than fucking have a belly that big. I should start working out. It's really not that big. It just sticks out in certain ways sometimes. I don't know. Okay, I don't even care really. I'm an old guy. I got privileges. I got fucking privileges. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, and one time Andrew Snowden came to my fucking stream and was being nice, but he got pissed off because I started to say, "Hey man, what do you do?" I skateboard downhill, and then he got quiet and never came back. Why? Because he's fucking, I think, younger than me, and he's got a white beard and he looks like Santa Claus. And a biker, kind of mixed. He's kind of like a biker Santa Claus though. But it's okay. I understand the dynamics of YouTube. A lot of people don't want to talk to me for a couple reasons, mostly because I'm intellectually quick. You know, like I could fucking be a great if I was a good comedian at saying something to piss someone off. There's no question about it. Doesn't mean it's gonna always work out, but I think I'd be good at it. Uh, I call this my nostril hole fucking video because I'm doing it like a lot of fuckers do their videos, like fucking upwards, like from down to up. So you can see can you see my hairs I need to trim and my fucking nostrils and shit? Yo, I gotta trim them bitches, yo. And you know what? I had somebody come over here and clean. They stole my goddamn nose clippers. Can you fucking believe that shit? And he wonders why I won't pay him for a ride all the way, 200-mile ride. Fuck him. Stole my nose clippers. I still haven't found them, motherfucker. God damn, now I gotta, I used to do it this way, old school. You just push your nose up and fucking do it with a razor, a normal shaver. But I can't believe he would, and I didn't pay him but half for that job once I found out that shit was missing. I paid him half. I said, here, this is as much as you're getting from me, bro. I'm missing my nose clippers and I knew exactly where the fuck they were. So here's $40. I was supposed to give him 80. Fuck. And people wonder why Trump doesn't deal with certain people sometimes. Same reasons. They fuck the jobs over. They do things wrong. They probably signed at the dotted line to make it a certain way. And then, maybe, lots of complications happen when you're doing big business. I mean, in other words, sometimes you can't get what you need. The product isn't available. And maybe even Trump had to make some changes to the contractors, and the contractors might have said, "Hey, man, but you said we're gonna have more difficulty doing this, that, and the other, and I got to hire more workers." They bicker back and forth. That's what contractors do, and a lot of times the contractors are at fault because they try to save money, hoodwink the fucking guy that paid all the money, and fucking buy cheaper this, cheaper that, and everything else. And at a good deadline, as long as they make their deadline, they're not too worried he's going to discover all the bullshit. And so that's another reason why when you're in business, big business, that happens all the fucking time. You can't guarantee a business is going to go through. If somebody's a jackwad doing the shit that you're asking them to do, or there's too many maybe medical accidents on the site, that could also do it. You cancel a contract, too many accidents on the site in a short period of time. It's like, hey, you guys, why did this forklift driver fucking get killed? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? You know what? Fuck you guys. I ain't paying you, man. You only been in this contract for 4 months. You haven't shown me jack shit. You're out of here. You already fucking killed one guy and 10 remain for fucking life or some stupid shit. That's how business is, though. Trump's a good guy. He of course, nobody wants to do a job and not get paid. So it wouldn't matter, if you wanted to like Trump or not at that point. If you were the person that did the job, you're just going to dislike him in general because you wanted to get paid. But the dynamics are complicated, and Trump isn't there to explain all his business dealings, nor does he have to show IRS. It's stupid. The things people want from the guy, it's like, hey, man, everybody's entitled to their privacy. Why does the president have to expose his goddamn tax records? Everybody hates the IRS to begin with. So why would you even, because you're a Democrat. That's why. Because you're for any kind of armor or any kind of fucking sling or any kind of fucking, weapon you can use psychologically at Trump, you'll use it even though it's meaningless. It's meaningless. Completely fucking meaningless. And if he ends up president because all these illegal outside of the country people got together trying to augment and fuck up the election, if you look at the live streams of other people around the world before the election, there's a lot of Europeans that were coming. Well, they're not necessarily my channel, but you could tell a lot of big YouTubers got big quick, a little too quick, and those are spies. Okay, those are spies. Bald and Bankrupt, Harold Barter, they probably get paid by fucking directly to travel by people like George Soros and people involved with him. Okay, those people that want to cause dysfunctions within the mechanics of our system. That's it. And they're all from other countries. So go figure. So a lot of people will say, well, that's cool because, I don't like America anymore. I'm a citizen, but I'd love to see a coup. So you got a lot of, mentalities like that here. Like they're going to be able to do jack shit up against tanks and fucking the biggest air force in the world. Stupid fucks. Anyway, I'll keep the stream going, but I'm going to turn this like this for a while. So I guess my point is that people like Paul and Bankrupt and Harold Barter are fictitious YouTubers. They're only out to make everything look like anything but America is a good place to go visit. And that's what I think they're provocateurs. They're kind of like double agents, spies, if you will. That's why they don't even need to come here to create the circumstances to make people less likely to come here, try to ruin the tourist industry, try to throw that wrench in with the COVID thing, whoever created it. And I kind of feel like Obama had a lot to do with it, so that they could try to have more power without a Patriot Act, even. And that's what I think's up. And, of course, it's easy to manipulate American voters. All they have to do is say, hey, look, you're my cousin, I'm here in this country, you're in that country. You've spoken many times of how you don't like the two-party system. Why don't you help us fuck it up even more. And I think that's what's up. Some of them don't get paid, they just do it for free, and then you got the voter fraud people driving around in vans, vote here and shit. That shit's so fictitious. Come on, who are you fucking kidding? Vote here. Yeah, okay, bitch. You look like such a Democrat. You fucking walk like you got a butt plug that's got fucking memory foam on the outside of it. Bitch, you know? Oh, trying to get my back some relief. Oh, I don't even know what to say sometimes. I don't really need to. Uh, and of course, even though people wouldn't know it, um, I don't even really want to use the word bullies because some alpha male kind of people out there think that if you were ever bullied, then you were a pussy, period. And my hypothesis is I was skinny and small, so how could you tell me that I all of a sudden have to be a badass? I was fucking not even trained physically before karate. I couldn't do shit except climb trees. And that's something I did do a lot, but it takes years to develop yourself as a man. You can't just get born beating everyone's ass that tries to fuck with you. No, I had to take orders. I had to do a lot of shit sometimes when I was younger because if I didn't, I'd be asking for more issues from people that I definitely don't want to talk to. And once I got past that crescendo, and that included family, I love my family, even though some of them are complete dickheads. I still love them, but they're, just the way they are. I feel bad for one sister that kind of shouldn't have done some stuff to me, but I don't even know what to say. I mean, she got on a heart machine. She was living, being a 24/7 nurse. I haven't talked to her in who knows how long. But one time she accused me when I was just about 23 of robbing her house. I didn't do it, but I had a feeling I had a friend. I had accidentally blurted out that she had her hydroponic systems downstairs. And I guess he went ahead and broke in and took whatever. And then, of course, she blamed me. But I was like, hey, look, I didn't do nothing. I may have said something I shouldn't have about your weed growing. And now I left it at that. I was like, I did not break in though. And I guarantee you'll never see my fingerprints anywhere in the locations of where the person was. I guarantee it. I mean, if there are, it's for your fucking Hostess Twinkies whenever I did come over. That's where you'll find my fingerprints on your goddamn Hostess Twinkies. Because I did eat her Hostess Twinkies when I was over there. But you won't, and I guarantee there will be no evidence, even if you try to say I was there. In conclusion, I can even come up with my alibi, because but she didn't even want to go there. She just made that accusation, and of course, I there was a few times where people tempted me to rob a house or something. I didn't like it. One time we did. It was the real asshole in the neighborhood, and we broke into the Walls house. Really stupid. I just felt so bad. But anyway, we broke into the Walls house. He used tape on the windows so it would make a loud noise. The only thing we left with, all the guys fucking Playboys. Fucking the guy was had a giant collection of Playboy magazines. And I said, dude, why did we even bother doing all this stupid shit? All we got is a bunch of fucking Playboy magazines out of this. Now, I can't be for sure he didn't go back there after I left and do other things, but nonetheless, he was a complete creep. Later in life, he put a hose with water running in somebody's fucking first floor window. The entire floor got saturated and collapsed. That guy was a prick. I could never be friendly. And one time he even tried to be friendly with me later in life, like, yeah, that I feel bad I did what I did type of look on his face. And I used to just look at him like, dude, you did something to everybody. Fuck off. He broke my skateboard in half because he found out a friend of mine broke into his boat and dismantled it. And he went and broke my skateboard for that. That was when I was skating, but those skateboards back then couldn't handle even 20 miles an hour without fucking the bearing casings melting out. So it wasn't really skateboarding as we know it today. Let's just put it that way. It was not. It was a good skateboard too. It cost me quite a bit, but no, it couldn't handle. The urethane was horrible. The way they constructed the wheels was horrible. The trucks, usually the trucks were pretty much horrible, unless you went and got something special. You had to get specially customized stuff back then because really it didn't exist. Yeah, I just like doing. Sometimes I needed some attention tonight. So, and once in a while, I do want some attention. I feel a little bit like too much of a hermit sometimes, and I do want a little attention. So, I'm I'm here for that reason right now. I'm getting a little back rub from this machine. Now it's kind of like right on my L2. That's a little hard right there because that's all bone. But it feels good. There's some muscle there. Oh, and here's my ugly. This is my ugly look right here. This is my fat slob on the couch look. Just in case you want to know, whenever I sit back too much like this, I look like a fat slob on the couch. Feels good though. You wouldn't believe this. I have this person moving in pretty soon, and she said that there was a guy standing outside of her place where she was renting, and upstairs the door was unlocked. And the guy, after she went inside, he snuck up there and took a shit and didn't flush it. I said, "What the fuck does that have to do with anything?" The guy broke in. God, she's moving in, but she's a little bit not capable of handling things. I mean, the guy fucking walked in while she was downstairs, used the upstairs to shit, didn't flush it, and then walked. I guess who knows, he could be coming and going. But I said, well, why didn't she have the door locked? And my friend didn't have an explanation for that because he was the one telling me. And I was like, well, first of all, the door should be locked. Number one, that's crazy. That's what you call a transient scavenger predator right there. Crazy. But probably one of those type of women, you can't change them. They're just not as precautious, and of course she couldn't sleep because she probably knew he was up there. I mean, that's crazy. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? To know there's an intruder and not call the cops. I just don't get it. I do not get it. How long has this stream been? God, an hour and 26 minutes? All right, I'm in.